I'm excited about today's question from Bart. He said, delivering the club face square in slow motion. Can you show us all the steps? By the way, you're doing a great job helping all us golfers, but I'm so happy to hear I'm helping you improve. But I think, and this is what I'd say is one of the biggest misconceptions, if we're trying to get that club face square every single time, yeah, of course, that would be brilliant. But it's far easier to swing a little bit right, have it a little bit closed, or swing a little bit left and have it a little bit open. Trust me. Let's start off with if you are hooking the golf ball, and then we will go into if you're slicing it. So don't worry, we're covering all bases. So first things first, write this down. I never want to have the club face square again. Now what I mean is square to your path. Listen, right? If you are hooking the golf ball, we've sort of got too much of this motion. All too much into out and the club face far too closed. What I want you to learn is, I want you to feel, if we take that bag down the target line is our flag. And this is a great way to visualize this. I want you to feel as though you're going to swing a little bit left of your bag and we're going to have the face a little bit open to our path. That's going to help us curve the ball left to right slightly. And the best way of doing this, right, first off, have a look at our sort of player cam here. I'm just going to slightly weaken my grip to where I've got 2 knuckles. If we're hooking it, we tend to see like maybe 3 or 4, and then we're going to put our right hand on. So both creases are now pointing somewhere towards our right shoulder as you're sort of looking back at yourself. Then with this in mind, I think this is great because it's in my peripheral vision. I want you to stand there and feel as though we make sort of this motion, okay? We make sort of this motion. And we understand that our face is going to be slightly open to our path, and that's going to help it curve a little bit left to right. We don't have to be swinging straight, keeping the club face straight, because it's nigh on impossible. Let's hit this one away. Oh, little baby fade. Back in. Now if you've been hooking it, that is just going to look so nice to you. So have a look at this close up here. You can see that relative to my golf ball and the alignment stick on the floor, our club is travelling a little bit to the left, only marginally, but my face is slightly open to that. That is how we fade the golf ball. I'm not trying to go straight down the alignment stick and come back down the alignment stick. It's not realistic. Okay. If you're a slicer of the golf ball, now have a look at this close-up. This is what we're going to achieve. We're going to try and swing a little bit into out and have our club face slightly closed. Honestly, I've actually come up with a name of this. It's a bit like Bubba Golf, trying to curve the golf ball. It's way more fun, it's way more realistic, because that straight shot for most of us just isn't feasible. So this is how you're going to do this bit. Have a look at this player cam. I'm putting my hands on this golf club, and what I want you to see is 2.5 knuckles on your glove hand. So it should look something like you can see on that screen there. It will probably feel quite a lot stronger than what you've been used to, but that's fine, that's what we want to see. And then we're going to place our right hand on, so both of those creases are into that right shoulder. Moving into the ball now, what I want to encourage is a little bit more of this motion. And what I would seriously, maybe even just drop your club for a second and regain that grip in a second, is just practice keeping the body stationary to begin with, this sort of motion. Now this motion is going to help me swing a little bit more into out. It's also going to help me get that club face a little bit close to my path. That is how I want you to think about this. And yeah, it will take a little bit of playing around with, but at the end of the day, if you start hitting big ones, you learn how to rein it in. Or you start hitting little ones, try and hit it a little bit bigger. It's all about understanding how you control your face and your path relationship, which is the most valuable relationship in golf. Now just bring a bit of body in. This is what we're trying to emulate. Simple as that. Get your slightly stronger grip and have a go. Honestly, just have a go. Oh my. I would take that drive every day of the week. That is honestly how I think about every single shot on the golf course. Give this a go, and guys, if you do enjoy this video and it's really helped you, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, it helps me too.